Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late May 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Leos. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guys. What's up with Leo here? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's go. Let's jump right on in here. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. One card nice and quick, please. All right, yeah, that one popped out super fast. Okay, we do have this creative energy, and I have been seeing this quite a bit in the fire signs this week. There could be a very active mental energy with this sewing machine lady here. It's one of my favorite cards. I love her haircut. Now, before we fully get into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look here at our lovely friend with her awesome hairdo. Now notice that she is in front of that sewing machine. There's a golden thread, there's a rainbow coming out of it. So when I see this, obviously I think of creativity and crafting, stuff like that. But what goes hand in hand with creativity? A lot of mental action. Okay, so your mind might be in a lot of different places, very abundant. You might be having a lot of good ideas, but the point is to not let it really get stuffed up in your head. You need to release it in some sort of way. So for a lot of you, yeah, maybe you need to do some art, write, create, sculpt, whatever it might be, just to release some of this powerful creative energy. For a portion of you, this could represent manifesting. Okay, like you could be bringing things into fruition. You might want to put some effort and work into things as well. But just know when this card or other creative cards show up, there's a lot of mental action here. So you might need to channel it in some way. All right, like if you have a lot of mental action, if you're thinking a lot, you might need to channel it into creativity. Let's get into tarot. I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But yeah, I'm going to get you 3 of these in the upright. Before we get that intuitive juiciness going, let's shuffle it up here for you, Leo. Let's see what's going on this week, late May. We're getting pretty close to Leo season, right? One of the best times of year. So, last week's reading, it was titled A Confusing Issue, and I've been seeing a little choppiness in the Leo readings in recent weeks and months. That doesn't mean everything's rough or bad, but yeah, there was somebody dealing with confusion. Whether you or someone you're linked to, it was showing up big. Now, we're going to see what happens this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're connected to. So let's get these 3 cards out here for you, Leo. We're going to keep it optimistic regardless. 3 for Leo, please. In late May. Thank you. Okay. Very stern. This is someone about their business here with the King of Swords in position number 1. Determined energy as well, yes, but this is like very stern about their business type of energy. So you might be stepping into that. Also links into the mental since it's a sword energy. Let's get 2 more. Thank you. Giving. Okay, like so stern but not unfair. That's another vibe I'm getting here. Like, you ever hear that phrase, like firm but fair? Like, that's the vibe I'm picking up here right in the front with the 6 of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Very giving. Let's get one more. Page of Swords. Okay, so there is a lot of mental action happening here, Leo, and we're really going to have to piece this all together. Somebody might have eyes on you with that Page of Swords on the back end, but let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that intuitive stuff flowing. Now, if you kindly look in the box, I'll point out some of the elementals. We have 2 cards that are of the air suit. These could represent people since they're court cards. But when we see swords, we think of air, we think of the mind, and we also think of communication. So we're seeing a lot of these similar things. But we also have this beautiful, grounded, earthy type of energy in the center. So let's see what's going on. In position number 1, the King of Swords. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, anything in between. This could just be an energy that you are stepping into. Like I said, the King of Swords, it could represent an air sign. So we're thinking Libra, we're thinking Gemini or Aquarius. When I see the King of Swords, I think of a tactician, a planner, a strategist. It is a lot of determination, someone with a ton of willpower. And just like the Queen of Swords, when we get the King of Swords, it is very stern and serious. So you might be a little strict in your ways with this. You might be taking something, deciding things. Like this is a big control type of energy as well. So you might be trying to control the outcome of a situation or just keep things under wraps in some sort of way. But like I said, it could be some sort of seriousness, and we'll have to see what's up with that. But it could be plan-based. There's a lot of things we'll really need to clarify it. Now, moving to the center, we have the Six of Pentacles, a lovely energy, a lovely card generally. Now, remember, all cards have a positive and negative. The negative of this card could represent something or someone that's a bit imbalanced, something that could be a little unfair, somebody that gives too much and someone that takes too much. So there might be some sort of dynamic in your life where you're giving nonstop, and someone is taking. When I see the Six of Pentacles, though, I think of somebody who wants to give energy towards something, wants to put their energy into it. So this is really nice. Could be a good influx of money. I also say this card could represent gift giving. It's very charitable. So you might be wanting to surprise someone with a gift. You might be receiving a gift as well. So this could be a nice card. It could just represent equality in general. And I also say it does have karmic undertones to me because there's a scale here. Now, moving to the very back end, this is where we get a little bit of a wild card. We have the Page of Swords on the back end. Now, just like this King of Swords in the beginning, this could be an air sign, so we have a double down of that. Pages could represent children. They could represent age differences with somebody. When I see the Page of Swords, it's defensive. So this could be you or somebody else that's a little defensive, a little skeptical. There might be someone that's a little bashful because whenever you put a king and a page close together, this energy could be a little shy, a little bashful. I know that's not generally Leo energy, so this could be someone shy to approach you in some sort of way. The one, I don't even want to call it a warning just yet, but when it comes to the Page of Swords, it's the Spy of the Tarot deck. It's somebody that's watching. So yes, we could be talking about messages, talks, communication, but there could be someone that has eyes on, whether they're watching your social media, just keeping tabs. You might be under someone's microscope, or you might have someone under yours when we have this card. So let's just get this page over here. Interesting archetypes. And once again, with a page and a king in the same spread, this could be two people, one more evolved than the other. So I really want to dive deeper on all this. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here and reset this deck. Let's see what we get going for the Leos, please. We have an interesting one on our hands, my friends. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that King of Swords. Okay. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, King of Swords time. Why is this king here? I mean, if there was any confusion last week, this King of Swords could be solving that. Yeah, this is that problem solver type of energy. Like, yeah, issues, problems, situations, like, I'm here to solve it, and I'm here to really fix it type of energy. So do with that what you will. This is the fixer when I see this. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, the Ten of Wands could speak about a burden. Sometimes someone could be having issues like illness or issues with the body, especially neck, back, and spine. So when I see it in reverse underneath this King of Swords, this could be a warning. So this could really be Spirit saying like, all right, serious warning about your health and well-being. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Self-love of the mind, body, and soul is all very important. So we could have a serious warning right up front, but it is giving me that big problem solver energy. So when we were seeing that energy last week of a confusing issue, various situations, this energy is like, I'm going to solve that. Like, no, we're going to set a plan in motion. So there could be somebody making a big plan to fix something as well. Okay. If not you, it could be someone you're linked to is like, no, I'm going to make this better. I'm going to fix this. Okay. It's just giving me that fixer energy, Bob the Builder type of stuff. We're going to keep moving. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. It could be a warning about you, your health, your vitality, or somebody problem solving, fixing situations and issues. So let's go in on that Six of Pentacles, which could be good, but I still want to get over here. They might link. It all depends on how the whole reading looks. So let's get in on that Six of Pentacles, please and thank you. Interesting spread this week, and the Leo readings are always interesting to me. This one, it has some extra interest. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. More page energy, and it has been just littered all over all fire signs in recent weeks. Page of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Six of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This could be some sort of big or massive blessing coming into your life, okay? Especially if like this plays out, problems get solved and fixed, issues get ironed over. Pages can represent the realm of new. Notice both pages, the communicators, the talkers, are around this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe there's some sort of mediation here as well, whether you're mediating for other people, like, oh no, we're going to sit down at the table and talk this out, or we're going to figure this out. Like, I'm still getting that problem solver thing. Obviously, that's not for every Leo, but this could be a communication or a talk under the Six of Pentacles, like free flowing, like, no, we're going to talk about this. So with the seriousness of the King, yeah, there could be serious talks or conversations at play for sure. And you might need a mediator. For some reason, I keep getting that mediator vibe. Aside from that, the fact that we have Pentacle on Pentacle, that's monetary blessings. I would claim this energy here, regardless if the other stuff's hitting or not. I would claim that energy in the middle, because to me, that feels like a blessing, or like a really big blessing coming in with all this Pentacle. We're going to keep moving over to the Page of Swords, because like I said, I feel like that's the curveball of the reading. Like the rest of it, yeah, this is all well and good, but let's see what that page does. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So let's see why that Page of Swords is here. Very interesting spread this week, Leo. But it feels optimistic. That's what I like. So why is this Page of Swords here? Yeah, whether it's people wanting you to mediate or you needing someone to mediate between you and another. Like, for some reason, that keeps popping up. Thank you. Death card in reverse. I mean, in the upright, this is almost exactly the same as the Aries reading. That karmic energy showing up right here on the back end. For a portion of you, you might have a connection to the Scorpio that's showing up here with the Death card in the upright here. Once again, this is a card of karma, karmic cycles. Under this Page of Swords, yeah, this might be someone right here on the back end just waiting on that karma to strike in some sort of way, whether you're waiting for it, like, all right, no, this person did wrong, they need to get what's coming to them, or whatever way it might be. For a portion of you, if you have a connection with a Scorpio or an air sign, they really could be watching you or keeping eyes. Like, I'm still seeing that. And that might be something that's ingrained within them for one reason or another. But when we see this card, it is somebody remaking themselves, right? Like rising from the ashes like a phoenix. That's what this Death card means. Yes, endings, but also new beginnings. With all these pages and all this free-flowing energy around, yes, there could be some sort of new beginning for a lot of you. A brand new cycle coming in. So we do have these karmic undertones, and it could be linked to this blessing here in the middle. And I also have to say this, I'm also getting the vibe of somebody waiting for the right opportunity to make a move or take an action. Do with that what you will. Doesn't feel treacherous or ominous or scary or anything like that. Let's go through and do a quick recap, Leo, because I feel like we have a lot of different things happening in this spread. So only take what hits for you. Either a lot of energies, lots of people, there's just so much here. In position number one, and we have a lot of air, we have a lot of mental energy, but we have the King of Swords with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, I did say this could represent a serious warning about your health, your well-being, mind, body, soul, all of it. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. But a big thing I was getting here is somebody setting things straight, setting problems straight, whether it's situations, issues, problems, whatever they are. This person's like, I'm going to fix it. We're going to make a plan. We're going to figure this out one way or another. That's why as we press forward to the center, I was getting that mediator type of vibe. It doesn't have to be, though. We have the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Yes, this could be some sort of good news coming in, but I'm getting this monetary abundance and blessings that could be coming for a lot of Leos, which is very, very good. But notice the two communicator cards are surrounding the Six of Pentacles. So this just feels really good to me. Like, really set something straight, get something in line, and it could be a communication or good news coming in, of course. But on the back end, I do feel mainly this is blessings, because we have the Page of Swords with the Death card in the upright. Could be somebody waiting on the right opportunity. Could be an air sign or a Scorpio watching you. Okay, maybe you had a fallout with somebody and they're keeping tabs. But another big vibe I'm picking up here is either waiting on someone to catch their dose of karma, or some sort of new beginning coming in, because that's what this card represents to me, especially surrounded by pages. A lot of you could be moving into a very nice new cycle. So please, Leo, take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card. I mean, I would say those are very powerful energies for a weekly reading. But let's see what's in the shadows for you. What's in the shadows for Leo, please? And yeah, I'm using the Shadowland Tarot deck. I love using this for shadow work. So let's just see what we got, whether it's a shadow within yourself or something you don't quite see. It's always nice to do some introspection at the end of a reading. So what's in the shadows for Leo, please? Okay, that card popped out immediately. So let's talk about it. We got the Queen of Cups, very deep emotional feelings here when the Queen of Cups shows up. This could mean various different things as a shadow card. Now, the Queen of Cups could represent a water sign, could represent a mother figure that you have some history with, some bad situations may have happened in the past here. There could be some sort of shadow work that needs to be done in regards to femininity or motherhood. Now, the Queen of Cups to me is generally somebody with extremely powerful, strong emotions. This card, in its shadow sense, could represent suppression. Somebody holding something in and not speaking about it and not resolving it. So in this time, it's extra important with this as a shadow card, aside from all the other stuff, that if you feel something, you release it in some sort of way. You resolve it, you release it, you shine light on it. Don't bottle things up in this time. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. For the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 boxes of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is an awesome deck. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which one spoke to you the most. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.